Hi musicians, this is a quick spirit of the moment video for you while I'm recording a couple of others. It's about open mics. So an open mic is like a gig or a show that you go to, but anyone can get up and play a couple of songs. And it's good if you're just getting into songwriting and you want to test out one of your songs, or if you haven't played in front of an audience before and you want to give it a go. An open mic is a nice place to start. So the first tip would be to just go along to the open mic and just to watch and listen and see how things work. And you just relax. You don't have a set agenda or anything apart from seeing how things go. And hopefully after that you feel a bit inspired, so you might come home and write down what song you're going to play when you try it at the next one. And that brings me to the second tip, which is, and it almost goes without saying, but have the song well rehearsed. You don't want to be thinking about parts that you have to play before you perform the song. So pick your song, or a couple of songs that you're going to do. Practice them a lot, but also don't put them off forever. You know, sometimes we keep putting it off if we're a bit scared of performing or whatever, so don't do that either. Let's get the song in and play it the next one, and if you need to, contact them to say that you're going to perform, but usually you just turn up a bit earlier, put your name down. The next thing would be to have spare strings. Now, you never know, you're not going to have a string break at every performance, but you never know when it might happen, and it's just a good habit to get into, to have a spare packet of strings in your guitar case if you have one. And also you can put a capo, or if you say capo, it's fine too. Spare picks, anything like that, bring with you. And that brings me to the last point, which is make a gear checklist. And this is great for bands too if you're doing shows. So before you leave home to go and do your performance, or wherever you're staying, before you head off to the performance, have a list of things you need to take. And tick them off before you leave, so you've got everything. And then here's a little tip from me: tick them off when you leave the gig, because you don't want to leave things behind. You might also want to label with colored tape, or however you wish, tags, however you want to do it, your equipment and your things like your cables and leads and things like that, because things get mixed up quite easily when you have other musicians there, especially under dim lighting and things like that. So yeah, just a few tips for an open mic, and if you are thinking of doing one, I say just go for it. It's a bit of fun, and it gets you some experience, and it's all about just enjoying the moment as you're in it and sharing music with other people.